everybody, my name is Holly. Welcome to my channel, Coordination Station, where I show you how I coordinate and curate my Lolita wardrobe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and sign up for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more regular now that it's almost summer. I'm hoping to record some more videos in a more timely manner. School has been really crazy this year, so it is what it is. So today I wanted to talk about summer and Lolita together and coordinating for hot weather. Obviously it is almost summer in the northern hemisphere and it is already 85 degrees out today here in Oregon. It's gonna be a hot one. So we gotta dress for the weather. And I just wanted to go over some tips and tricks for keeping cool in Lolita in the hot weather. Some things that I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about dress choice. We're going to talk about tops. We're going to talk about leg wear. We're going to talk about hair. And we're going to talk about what you should bring with you if you're going to a meetup in the summer when it's really hot outside. Now, of course, a lot of these tips have been covered a million times in a million places, but I thought I would make my own video about it. So here we go. Let's talk about dresses. So first suggestion is I would pick a lighter fabric, like chiffon or even just cotton dresses, something that breathes. I chose this dress because it's a chiffon dress. It's very light and airy. I can wear it without a blouse because it has these little off the shoulder pieces that are actually detachable, so I can wear it with a blouse if I want to, but I chose not to today. Cotton is also excellent because cotton as a fabric in general is very breathable, and it's generally going to be better than a polyester fabric in this, hot weather. So those would be my two suggestions for dress choice. I think there's a little bit more to say about blouses than there is necessarily about dresses, because you're gonna wear what you want to wear regardless of what I say, of course. You can do whatever the heck you want. If you want to go outside in 100-degree weather in a velvet OP, more power to you, but oh my god, I would probably die. So when it comes to blouses, first off, there is always the no blouse option. Obviously, I'm doing it right now. It's your body, it's your clothes. Do what you want. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't do no blouse in Lolita. It's a sin or whatever. I don't know. Whether it be a just regular jumper skirt or even a jumper skirt like this, don't let anybody shame you for not wearing a blouse because it's your clothes. Do what you want. However, if you do want to wear a blouse, there are lots of other options rather than your typical either short sleeve or long sleeve blouses. I highly suggest either something mesh or something chiffon, something that's going to breathe, even cotton. I tend to like my armpits to be, free and loose because I tend to sweat and I don't want that getting on my Lolita. So I like something that allows me to feel fresh and airy and cooler than, a long sleeve blouse would be. But then again, yesterday I wore a long sleeve blouse with a summer look, so that's not to say that you can't do it, but still I would highly suggest chiffon over anything else because it's just that light and airy feeling. You tend to feel cooler in it. Some other options would be something like this Lady Sloth blouse. It is made of a mesh material. You can see that here. It's very breathable, even better than a chiffon because it's, a lot more holey than a chiffon is. And chiffon is also, a polyester fabric that doesn't breathe as well if the weave is really thick and tight. So you might not get as much breathability out of your chiffon fabrics as you might out of a mesh like this. My other suggestion would be blouses or cut-sews like these that have actually no sleeve or nothing on the armpit at all, right? So this is an angelic pretty cut-sew. You can see it just has this little flutter sleeve and the armpit is completely exposed. So you get a lot of, airiness on that armpit, a little bit cooler. So this is an option. Or something like these that are technically sleeveless, but they have that little ruffle just right there on the shoulder, that little flutter sleeve or little ruffle around the arm's eye so that you get that, off the shoulder or no shoulder look, but maybe a tiny bit of coverage on the shoulder that you might want. The next piece of a coordinate that you might have a bit more control over coolness versus warmness would be leg wear. Obviously in Lolita, there's a lot of different types of leg wear. tights, over the knee socks, ankle socks. You can probably guess where I'm going with this. I highly suggest an ankle sock for really hot weather, but you know, don't let me stop you from doing anything. I have a few ankle socks. Obviously the cord that I'm wearing now has ankle socks, because that's the whole point of this outfit was, you know, staying cool in hot weather. So here we go. Other types of ankle socks, I got these ankle socks with the lace on top. I just got this cute little lace and bow. These are just from Amazon, I think. They had like, you know, 6 pairs for however much money, in different colors. So I had got these. These are navy and white. These are the all pink. Some of them are obviously like probably meant for children. But how much of Lolita's stuff or Loliable things aren't made for children and we just take them? So here we are. I think these probably fit me a little bit better because they seem a little bit more like they're made for an adult than these, but they're still good options for cheap ankle socks. The ones that I'm wearing in my cord today are Angelic Pretty, but you don't have to get brand ankle socks or crew socks. Nah. Another option would be to do a sheer sock, whether that be an over the knee, a knee sock, or like this. This is a crew sock, ankle sock. I think I got these at Daiso, like literally just at Daiso. You can tell it's sheer with these cute little white polka dots. You can also get ones like this that are from just like a normie place. These are just, you know, polka dot. You can also get 1,000,001 different types of these on things like AliExpress and Taobao for really cheap. So you don't need to break the bank on brand knee socks, ankle socks, crew socks, just to be comfortable in hot weather. Especially if you're going to be sweating a lot, you're going to be going through those items in your wardrobe really fast. So you might not want to spend $40 on knee socks or $40 on ankle socks that are just going to get sweat through and used up really fast, right? Other things to consider about trying to stay cool is just less layers. If you want to go blouseless, maybe you do like a little short sleeve bolero over it if you don't want to show your sleeves, right? And you don't want that extra layer of the blouse underneath. Or, you know, maybe you ditch the bolero, ditch the cardigan, ditch a coat, obviously, duh. But also think about your petticoats, right? You might want to wear a dress that requires less petticoats, less layers in your petticoats, less layers on your legs. Another good option is to think about wearing bike shorts instead of traditional bloomers. Those are usually going to be cooler, made of a material that, you know, wicks away that moisture a little bit better than a bloomer would. So think about that. One of the last things that I usually consider when it comes to a coordinate is what I'm going to be doing with my hair. Obviously, I decided to put my hair completely up today. Gets it off my neck, it makes it feel a lot cooler. My hair is to about here now, so it gets to be kind of a, you know, like a blanket if I keep it down. So I like to put it up in the summer, either in like a bun or like little buns, or just get it off your neck, feel cooler. Obviously, if you have long hair, you've spent a lot of time, you know, growing that out. You're not going to want to chop off your hair just to be cooler in Lolita, although I do miss my bob. That was really nice in the summer to have a little bob. But if you don't want to cut your hair and you do want that short haircut, there's always wigs. I love a short wig for the summer because it just, like I said, just keeps it off your neck. Although wigs in general, it does add that extra layer to your head and might make you just hotter in general anyway. It's just things to consider for your headwear. You might want to ditch the beret. You might want to consider wearing a sun hat if you're outside. Wear something with a brim. This is one that I decorated myself. I think I got the hat probably off of Amazon or maybe just like, I don't know, from Goodwill or something. And then I added lace and, you know, trim and ribbon to make it cute, to go with sort of a country Lolita vibe. Last, always gonna carry a purse with things to help you stay cool. First, water. Do not dehydrate yourself, especially if you're wearing lots of layers. You don't want to give yourself heat stroke. Drink water. Bring a fan, a foldable fan, so you can cool yourself off. Sunscreen if you're outside. Parasol, keep that sun off of you. Sun always will make you hotter, of course. And then of course it'll always come time to do your outfit photos, and you might feel sweaty, you might feel shiny, you might feel gross. Bring a hand towel. Blot, 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 blot. Sweaty, right? Bring that hand towel. Bring some extra deodorant maybe, just in case. And then bring oil blotters and or powder to, you know, freshen up your face before you take your cord photos. I usually will just take my cord photos before I leave the house, so then I can just not worry about my face for the rest of the day. But you might not have that luxury. Lastly, consider casual Lolita over the top. Of course, if you're going to an event like Summer ILD, you might want to dress over the top anyway, and that's your prerogative, right? But if you're just going to a meetup, hang out with your friends in a park, going to the mall, going to a restaurant, whatever, right? Your comfort is number one. Your safety is number one. Do not give yourself heat stroke for a look. Please, 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 please don't give yourself heat stroke for a look. And those are all my tips for keeping cool in Lolita. If you have other tips, go ahead and drop them in a comment below. If you learned something from this video, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Coordination Station. Bye!